I'm on page 139 of your Osborne book, Spreadsheet Functions, Stage 2. We'll now make some small modifications to a spreadsheet where we're going to insert 2 rows between 4 and 5. So I'm going to click on click on 5, and as I want 2 rows, I'll click 5 and 6. Right click, insert. I now want to enter product 2 with a question mark in A5. In C5, bin 2, and in E5, price 2. We're going to do it exactly the same what we did in our last exercise, but we're looking up AB1. And I'm going to show you how you can choose your table array without having to put the dollar signs, because we're going to use something called a named range. So in D5, I want to enter a formula to look up AB1. So to do a named range, we're going to select what we want to name a range. So I'm going to select from A8 all the way down to cell 53, C53. Yeah? In here, I'm going to change that and I'm going to call it table. When I press enter, it's taken the name, but when I click on here alone, you'll see it's reverted back to A8. But if I click on the drop down or highlight the cells, you'll see that it's come up with the selected table that I created. And this is what we call a named range. So with your next 2 formulas to find bin 2 and price 2, we're going to use the named range. I want to use a Vlookup to look up AB1. So I'm going to click on the drop down, more functions, Vlookup. What am I looking for when I'm looking for AB1? Where am I looking for it? So I'm going to type table. You'll see that the computer has understood my named range and it's highlighted it. So here I'm going to say, well, what column is it in? I'm looking for the bin. So this is column 1, this is column 2. And I'm looking for the exact, so I will type false. When I'm done, I'll click OK or done. And there we have it. So AB1 is here, the bin is 1, which means I've done my formula correct. We're now going to do it again, this time finding the price. So Vlookup. What am I looking for? AB1. Where am I looking for it? In my table. Make sure that whatever your named range is, it activates, so then you know it's correct. What column is my price in? It is in 3, so I will type 3, and I'm looking for the exact, so I will type false. When I'm done, I will press enter or OK, and it's brought up 2. Which basically tells me that I've done it correct. I want to format F5 to be a pound sign and currency. So I'm going to right click, format cells. I'm going to go currency and pound sign. I'm going to now change B3 from FR4 to DD4. Now, if I press enter, everything should automatically change, which it does. So DD4 is there, 10 and 19. 10 and 19, which means that my table has worked. Save your spreadsheet with the same name. File save as. It is a good idea to have a look at the formulas just to make you more familiar with how the formulas are. So if you've forgotten how to do that, formulas, show formula, and then as you can see it's cut off. So go to the triangle, open it up, and you'll be able to see the formulas in full. Try and get yourself familiar, but look at the difference. Here I've got the dollar signs A7 to A53, where here it's got my named range. When you're happy, take the formulas off. Adjust your column so everything's nice and neat by clicking on the triangle, double clicking on the line. And there we have it. This stage is now complete.